around us right now, there's a bunch of stupid ass people, man. And the Most High, you know, you get tired of this shit, you know? But the time is coming, man. You know, the time is coming. The Most High got all these people marked anyway, man. Like I said, for death. And they're a bunch of stupid idiots, man. China could be rolling up on the stage right now, and these stupid ass people won't know it, man. You know? You think they're listening to their news and shit? Only a handful might be, you know, up to it, or, you know, up on things. But for the most part, you know, the majority of these stupid ass people are just that stupid and asleep. And they don't give a shit. Go ahead. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna somebody stop, stop that dude from taking pictures right there.
Hey, no pictures, no.
Roll up on him, man. Roll up on that dude, man. Stop that dude, man. Go ahead. All right, so now, all right, yeah. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go into different biological, you know, like bacteria that can be used as a biological weapon against the people. Anthrax is one of them, and you saw the Pentagon release that, man. You know. So once the brother finds something, you know, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read Psalms 91 again. All right, it says, this is Psalms 91:5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Now the pestilence, that's one of them, the anthrax thing, and there's many of them, but the major pestilence is that thermonuclear missile that's gonna be shot, right, at noonday. All right, they got the doomsday clock set at noon, and from what the brother said, it's 3 minutes of noon. All right, so we're close, man. All right, as we brought out last week, last week's show, dealing with the Jade Helm thing. When the stock market crashed or the dollar crashes, and there's no jobs out here, people are gonna go buck wild, man. They're gonna go crazy, man. You know, it's gonna be all-out hell out here, man. All right, and us back here, we're not gonna be afraid of that, man. But we know what's coming. We know that was gonna happen. All right. Now, let me get Isaiah 33:6. All right, that says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And Proverbs 4:7 says that what? To fear the Heavenly Father is the beginning of wisdom, man. I'm sorry. I believe I quoted principle. Wisdom is the principal thing. Give me a second.
Well, I'll just read a couple here.
Yeah.
I think I found some.
All right, go ahead.
It's giving me a few biological deadly diseases against humans, right? The one here that's showing up is SARS, which is called, the acronym is Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, right? And a couple years ago in Asia, I believe there was an outbreak over there in Asia, and a lot of people died from it, you know? Let me just read this insert right here. It says, severe acute respiratory syndrome has seen only one major outbreak in Asia a few years ago. In most cases, the disease in its viral pneumonia form has a fatality rate of about 70%. with the highest fatality rate among victims over the age of 65. One of the key steps in SARS infection occurs when a protein from the virus attaches to a receptor on the surface of a target host cell. Once attached, the virus fuses with the host cell and injects its RNA into the cell. In this rendering, a protein fragment from the SARS virus, shown in blue and red, attaches to an ACE2 protein, which serves as a targeted cell host to the targeted host cell receptor.
Now that's their main targets: the elderly, children, and people who are already have some kind of illness or something, or their immune system has been messed up somehow, where it can't fight, against these diseases. All right. So that's their main target, and then you got the Georgia Guidestone thing. Don't forget about that, to maintain humanity under what 500 million, I believe. All right, so that's still in the works, showing you their plan, So,
and then they give me a couple what are the common known ones, which is HIV and AIDS, Ebola, which is real recent. It came out a couple of those. It made this big comeback like last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget about the West Nile. You had the West Nile virus. See if you can find that. The West Nile. You had the West Nile virus. All right. And we're gonna try to pull up some more. So all these things are by design, though, man. You had the bird flu a couple of years back. You had the swine flu, the bird flu. And a lot of these things come from animals, man. A lot of these diseases that they talk about come from animals, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're created in a lab. They take these diseases from animals, take them in a lab, mutate them, and then now you got something called the superbug. All right, find that, brother. Skip that. Go to superbugs. Now, the superbugs is bacteria or viruses. Different bacteria that come together. They mutate and form a larger bacteria or germ or something that is hard to kill, That's out there. All right. I think Obama had a write or pass an executive order dealing with just that, superbugs, man, and stuff like that. So, God, what you got?
This is it says superbugs are drug-resistant, human-killing microbes that modern medicine struggles to combat. The term is morphed over time. However, the word superbug showed up in the popular press sometime around 1970. You read all of it. It says it's entirely a media term, but generally the term refers to bacteria that resist antibiotics.
Right. So you can't go to your doctor and get a simple antibiotic for this thing. They have not found anything that can fight this thing, man. All right. So that's out there.
It says MRSA or methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus has earned the superbug title, and it is the current media darling under this label because of its formidable defenses against the drugs used to fight it.
Yeah, so they could drop a bomb, a superbug bomb on people, man. So there's many things that they could do, And like I said, we're living in those days, man. Prepare yourself for hearing that on the news, where hundreds of thousands of people start dropping dead. They have made many movies on it, man. Oh, the I Am Legend thing. They had the I'm sorry. I forgot the name of the virus that they contracted where they started turning into damn zombies or whatever. You know, and that movie I Am Legend, but that's another movie you can see. All right. They got something out there called a norovirus. It's mainly on cruise liners, cruise ships. Everybody on the damn boat, you know, gets sick, you know, and they contract a foodborne illness, you know. It's called a norovirus. So they got different viruses out there that can just straight up kill you, man, you know. All right, so what you got there?
I got brain disease. The title say fatal brain disease may have infected 13. Right? I'll just read a paragraph. It says 13 patients who underwent surgery this summer may have been exposed to a fatal brain disease after their surgeries were performed using the same potentially contaminated medical equipment, according to health officials in 2 states. The specialized equipment was originally used to operate on a patient now suspected of having Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. The now deceased patient had neurosurgery at Catholic Medical Center in Manchester, New Hampshire. The only way to confirm the illness is with an autopsy. So basically, I guess they use, which is
contaminated medical equipment. Yeah. Contaminated medical equipment. Right. All right, now get biological warfare, pull that up and see what that comes up with. Because we all started this topic dealing with the anthrax that the Pentagon sent out, you know. So we mentioned about the CDC. CDC has a lot of these viruses, diseases frozen. They can release them at any time. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they want to. Right? Now we're gonna look up on different ways of biological warfare. You see, it was Esau that came up first with this biological warfare shit. And they used biological warfare on our brothers, the Gadites, North American Indians, by bringing in smallpox-infested blankets and handing them to them, and they started dropping dead. Okay? So that was some of the ways they were able to fight against Gad and defeat them, you know? So showing you that the white man is the devil, man. Esau is the devil, and they'll use anything, all right, to get their way, all right, to gain power over people and over kingdoms, man. You know, because that was Esau's power, his blessing, the sword. You know, his sword doesn't have to be an actual sword, you know, or a modern day sword today. It's a gun. Esau's weapon is anything he come up with to kill you, man. His sword is anything he creates to kill your ass, man. And they are experts at it, man. You know?
Read this.
Yeah, read what you got.
This is I found some history on biological weapons used by certain countries. And it says the United States continued research on the various offensive biological weapons during the 1950s and 60s. From 1951 to 1954, harmless organisms were released on both coasts of the United States to demonstrate the vulnerability of American cities to biological attacks. This weakness was tested again in 1966 when a test substance was released in New York City subway system. So they're willingly using people as guinea pigs, you know, to test out their.
Yeah, you see, and that's what that was. That Pentagon releasing the anthrax thing. That was they willingly did that as a test, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says in 1979, an accidental release of anthrax from a weapons facility in USSR killed at least 66 people. The Russian government claimed these deaths were due to the infected meat and maintained this position until '92, when the Russian president Boris Yeltsin finally admitted to the incident. So that's another example.
Yeah. You know what? Type in chronological history of biological warfare. Type that in and see we get some history behind all the different types of biological warfare. So like I said, these things are not beyond the realm of possibility. These things have happened before in the past. All right? Here in the United States and in different countries. But something's gonna happen here in the States. Like this, man.